G'day, I'm Mick Angel here from Mick Angel here in Australia. Right now I'm in Sydney's Palm Beach in the Northern Peninsula, and here I am right next to the ocean. But 10,000 years ago, if I wanted to come to the beach, I would have to travel an extra 25 to 30 k's that direction. You wonder what caused such a dramatic change. 10,000 years ago, what caused the change was the last ice age ended, and that meant that all the ice that had covered the earth from down in Canada, North America, Scotland to the Midlands of England, most of Europe, all the ice began to melt. So let us imagine, if you will, for a moment, what it was like. One day you are living in the country, and you wake up one morning and then you see the sea. All of a sudden, the dream of living by the beach, having a beach house, has come true. Yes, the consequences of such a dramatic change would be enormous, and the impact that it would have on the population centres. But here is the thing. Back then, scientists estimate there would have been about a population of 5 million, 10 million people worldwide. Now, we have a population of the planet that's 8 billion people. So, you can imagine the impact that once more of a global warming effect would have with 8 billion people. That's huge. Yes, you can imagine what they felt like when they were dwelling in their caves. They're looking out and they're watching the approaching sea, and just seeing the whole land being covered by the water. It would have been a real interesting experience. Right now we are experiencing the same thing in many ways along many coastlines, and it is a pretty dramatic thing. How big an impact did that particular ice age meltdown have on the Earth? Quite a significant. It changed the whole geography of the planet. So that was now the Tasman Sea, where once was land. And not only that, was there the ice melting in the northern latitudes, the ice was also melting in the southern latitudes. So you get a combination of that. Yeah, it's going to make a big difference to the world. Yes, 30,000 years ago, this area would have looked totally different to what it is now. What we see is the ocean. But back then, when the ice age was still going on, where the water is, that would have been a valley. And where we are, it would have been on top of a mountain maybe. But you can imagine just how much land there was. Now, if you wanted to go to the beach 30,000 years ago, we would have to go another 30 kilometres out that way. And so, can you imagine how much land has been lost once the ice started to melt? That's quite a fair bit of land. One thing about climate change is it's happening, it's real, it's been happening for the past 10,000 years now. So what we need to really think about is 8 billion people living on this planet, which means land's been taken up, forests been cut down, so space is at a premium. And when the waters rise, it'll become even more and more precious resource. So we really need to think about how it's going to impact us and our lifestyle.